Hey guys, Zollard here, back again with another review, and today we are having a look at the Ghost Rider Spirits of Vengeance, Vengeance with Skull Cycle. This thing is freaking crazy. Now, this was actually my first Ghost Rider bike for the vintage line. Obviously, the one I had from when I was a kid was my first Ghost Rider bike, but this is my first one from the vintage line, and I gotta say, I really did like the bikes from this line. I obviously already reviewed the Dan Ketch Ghost Rider with his bike. Now I just need the Blaze one, which skyrocketed in price since I started getting into these. Go figure, right? But yeah, so we'll do a quick 360 of Vengeance here. Vengeance is really freaking sweet on his bike. He does not need the kickstand because the tires on his bike are a lot thicker than that of Dan Ketch. And, well, Dan Ketch's bike anyway. And, yeah, he's a lot. He is a lot of figure on one bike, let me tell you. So, we're just going to remove him here. He's a little harder because I have him on there where I used to just slide his hands on. Well, I guess I did just slide his hands on. But, there are a couple of differences with this one and the regular as well. We'll go over that. But I want to give you a close look at the detail first. So let's set that back here. Here's the figure. The head is tighter on this one, and he's got a bit of a chip there on the tooth, but nothing I'm going to buy another for because these are not as affordable as a figure. So, yeah, he does still have the rib clasping action. And, yeah, hopefully, I think the lighting's pretty decent right now. It's going to get really crappy around this time later in the year, so hopefully I'll film earlier. But he's got the same articulation as the other one. He's got the head swivel, the shoulder, the elbow, the wrist, the hips, the knees. Practically a Marvel Legends, just an inch shorter. Wow, he's freaking tall. One difference is his legs go in more. His legs go in that much. The other one, they don't go in this much, which is kind of weird because they're the same. I thought they were the same, but apparently the pins, the metal pins, add more movement. I don't know. I have the other one here for comparison. I'm prepared this week. I've been prepared lately. I've had size comparisons. I've had, well, I haven't had links ready to put in the description, but I've been prepared. I've had decent enough lighting. So here you go. So obviously the colors are different. They're the same figure otherwise. He's got the glow-in-the-dark wristbands, little belt piece, teeth. So does this one, except this one's got an added glow-in-the-dark piece because of the ribs. And the eyes are painted on the skull belt on this one, but not on this one. And then showing you the side view of the figures, you can see that this one has a smaller button than this one, which is pretty cool. So that is essentially it for differences other than color. Obviously, it's got blue and light blue. This one's got just gray, so that's pretty neat. What about the boots? The boots look the same. The boots look the same. So that's the Vengeance figure, so I'm just going to set the size comparison one down. And we'll move him out of the way so we can have a look at his bike. So his bike is pretty cool. I always liked Vengeance's bike. It inspired me to make one of my own original characters' bikes, Blade Killer. If you've been checking my DeviantArt, that's the name of the character. He's pretty freaking BA, but this thing shoots a missile. Pressing that little button right there. Originally, I thought it was just going to be a Zarathos missile, but it's different. It looks like a rocket. So that's pretty neat. It's got the little skull face on the front. Typically, I keep the little thing here because it kind of looks like a light on a motorcycle. So I think that's pretty cool. And the handlebars look like horns. And then this piece back here is actually pretty sweet. Let's turn it around. When you press this here, whack, it'll whack you in the face, and you down, sucker. So I like the fact that the bikes themselves attack, and then they have like a little rocket firing projectile launcher deal built into the front of them. I think that's pretty cool. I can't wait to see what Johnny Blazes does, but this one has the foot pedals right here, and then there's the kickstand, which you don't really need, especially because when you do it, he's either going to be popping a wheelie or not even on the ground. So I think the kickstand should have been a little smaller, but what are you going to do? And the parts that glow are the little flames here, the little light, or not the light, the missile, and the buttons. So not as much as the Ghost Rider itself, but enough to satisfy my need for a halfway decent gimmick. So we'll just set Vengeance up next to his bike. So yeah, I'm going to give this a 10 as well. I really like Vengeance and his bike. I like Vengeance to begin with because Vengeance just looks like an awesome character. And he's got the frickin' mohawk and the tusks and everything. But the bike is also really nice. A really nice addition to your Ghost Rider collection. And I would highly recommend it. Demon from Hell and his bike. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I said I gave this a 10, right? Well, in case I didn't, it gets a 10. But, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Stay tuned. I'm going to have more Ghost Rider figures and other cool stuff like that coming up. DC Comics Multiverse also is in the works. I just need to get a few more so I could do like a week special. And then, yeah. Well, I guess a marathon is more like it. But yeah, that's it for this. So I hope you enjoyed this review. And as always, I'll catch you guys later.